सर्ववेदांत सिद्धांत गोचरं तमगोचरं गोविंदं परमानंदं कृष्णं वंदे जगद्गुरुम्। विवेकचूडामणि श्लोक 109। सन्नाप्यसन्नाप्युभयात्मिकानो भिन्नाप्यभिन्नाप्युभयात्मिकानो सांगाप्यनंगाप्युभयात्मिकानो महाद्भुता निर्वचनीय रूपा। The author is describing Maya. Maya is Anirvachaniya Rupa. Anirvachaniya means it does not fit into any category. It is like a virus. You cannot put virus in the category of living being or non-living being. Earlier, the scientists classified everything into two categories: a category of living beings and a category of non-living objects, non-living things. Two well-defined categories. When we were in school, all of us have learned to distinguish between living beings and non-living things. Then the scientists found virus, and they try to classify virus into either of these two categories, but it doesn't fit into any of the two categories, because you cannot say virus is a living being. It doesn't breathe. There is no metabolic activities. It doesn't take food. So it is not a living being. Yet you cannot put it under non-living thing, because It has a genetic material. And it can multiply. It can cause problems. So it is not even a non-living object. So it is neither living nor non-living. Doesn't fit into any predefined category. Neither living nor non-living. That is virus. Maya is also like virus. Why like virus? Because it doesn't fit into any predefined categories. Sattna, asattna. It is neither sat nor asat. We have two categories. One is Sat. Sat means the one which exists in an absolute sense. Maya is not Sat because Maya goes away when knowledge arises, when Brahmajnana arises. It is destroyed by knowledge. Jnana nashya. If it is Sat, it cannot be destroyed. Therefore, Maya is not Sat. Similarly, it is not Asat. Rabbit's horn is Asat. Shashavishana, rabbit's horn. Because nobody has seen rabbit's horn and nobody has seen anything made of rabbit's horn. Neither rabbit's horn itself we can see, nor we can see anything made of rabbit's horn. Therefore, it is asat, absolutely non-existent. It is not so with the Maya. Even if we don't see Maya, we see the effect of Maya. The universe is a projection of Maya. Therefore, it is not asat. Therefore, satna, asatna. It does not fit into the predefined categories of Sat and Asat. Therefore, Sadasadbhyam Anirvachaniyam. It cannot be defined in terms of Sat or Asat. And one cannot even say Maya is both Sat and Asat. Ubhayatmika. Ubhayatmika means it is both Sat and Asat. It is not possible because Sat and Asat cannot coexist. Same thing cannot be Sat as well as Asat. Therefore, Ubhayatmika na. So, Maya is neither Sat nor Asat nor Ubhayatmika nor a mixture of Sat and Asat. Therefore, it is something different from Sat, Asat, as well as Sadasat. Ubhayatmika is Sadasat. Sat plus Asat. It is none of the three. Therefore, we have to put Maya under another new category, which is none of these three. This is one meaning of Anirvachaniya. Then there is another in another view also, Maya is Anirvachaniya. Bhinna api abhinna api na. Whether Maya is bhinna, different from Brahman, or it is non-different from Brahman, or it is both, different as well as non-different. It is none of the three. Because if Maya is different from Brahman, then there is a problem. What is the problem? Brahman plus Maya. There are two realities. One reality is Brahman, another reality is Maya. But Vedanta says there is nothing other than Brahman. There is only one reality. Ekameva advitiyam. There is no second parallel reality. Therefore, Maya cannot be different from Brahman. Therefore, bhinna na. Maya Brahmanaha Bhinna na bhavati. Maya is not different from Brahma. Now, the other category, the other option, Brahma Abhinna. It is non-different from Brahman. Even that cannot be said. If Maya is Brahma Abhinna, non-different from Brahman, then it will be Brahman. Then it cannot be called Maya. It cannot have a different function, nor it can be removed by knowledge. Therefore, not Abhinna. So, Bhinna apina, Abhinna apina. Then can it be both Bhinna and Abhinna? That is not possible, because Bhinna and Abhinna cannot coexist. Bheda and Abheda, difference and non-difference cannot coexist. Therefore, the same thing cannot be different as well as non-different at the same time. Therefore, even in terms of Bhinna and Abhinna, it is Anirvachaniya. Bhinna apina, Abhinna apina. Here we have to supply Brahmanaha. Difference from what? Difference from Brahman. Brahmanaha bhinnana and Brahmanaha abhinnana and Ubhayatmika na. It is not even Ubhayatmika. It is not Bhinna as well as Abhinna. Now, in another way also, it is Anirvachaniya. Whether Maya is Savayava or it is Niravayava. Savayava means something which has parts. Anything with the parts is called Savayava. Instead of Avayava, we can use Anga, part. Angaihi saha vartate iti Sanga. Something which has parts is called Sanga or Savayava. You cannot say Maya is Savayava, Sanga, because anything which has Avayava has an origin. Maya does not have an origin. We have already seen Maya is anadi. Being anadi, Maya is not savayava. Then can we say Maya is niravayava? It has no parts. You cannot say that because a niravayava cannot transform itself into the effects. A niravayava is free from transformation. But Maya transforms into its effects. Therefore, it is not even niravayava. And you cannot say it is both because savayava and niravayava are opposed to each other. They cannot coexist in the same thing. Therefore, Sangha apina, Ananga apina. Ananga means niravayava. Na vidyate angani yasyaha sa ananga. It is not ananga also. And ubhayatmika na. It is not ubhayatmika. It is not sangha plus ananga. So another peculiar category. And we don't know such a category. Whatever else we find fits into predefined categories. Therefore, we can understand other things easily. But Maya is peculiar, unique. It cannot fit into any predetermined category. Therefore, Shankaracharya says it is a great wonder, Mahadbhuta, a great wonder. Not like anything else. Anirvachaniya Rupa. It is Anirvachaniya. Does not fit into any predetermined categories. Therefore, it cannot be defined in terms of any predetermined categories. Therefore, Anirvachaniya. Shuddhadvaya Brahma Vibodhanasya Sarpabhramo Rajju Vivekato Yatha Rajastamas Sattvamiti Prasiddha Gunastadiyah Prathitai Swakaryaihi. Maya goes away when Brahmajnana dawns. Brahmajnana dispels Maya. Therefore, Maya is Jnana Nashya. Shuddhadvaya Brahma Vibodhanashya. Vibodha means jnana. Jnana of Brahman. Brahma Vibodha. Brahman is Shuddha, pure, and Advaya, non-dual, one without a second. Knowledge of this Brahman dispels Maya. Now one can ask the question, how can jnana destroy anything? How can knowledge destroy anything? Because generally, if we have to destroy something, we need a hammer or at least our fist. You hit it and break it. There is a need for physical action, a physical force. How can jnana destroy something? Then the author says, even jnana can destroy. Where is the example? The author gives an example. Sarpa Brahmaha. The appearance of a snake in rope. There is a rope on the floor, and we perceive a snake. The erroneous perception of snake is called Sarpa Brahmaha. What can destroy Sarpa Brahma? The superimposition of a snake. No amount of hitting will destroy the sarpa, the superimposed sarpa. There is only one way of destroying the Brahma. It is knowledge. Knowledge of the snake. The moment you know it is snake, the rope, the moment you know it is rope, snake is gone. Therefore, Rajju Vivekataha means Rajju Jnanataha. By the knowledge of the snake, Sarpa Brahmaha Nashyati. Sarpa Brahma goes away. Therefore, even knowledge has the ability to destroy certain things. In fact, certain things can be destroyed only by means of knowledge. Likewise, Maya can be destroyed only with Brahmajnana. There is no other way to remove Maya. So, now further description of Maya. Maya consists of three gunas. What are the three gunas? Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. How do you know there are three gunas in Maya? We cannot see Maya. Therefore, we cannot even see the three gunas in Maya. Therefore, even the three gunas are inferred by seeing the effect. The universe is the effect of Maya. In this universe, we see three qualities. Even if we consider the people around us, some are dull and lazy. Tamas. Whereas some people are very active, workaholic, cannot sit quiet, rajas. And some people are quiet, calm, and interested in knowledge. Interested in something refined, have a refined taste, sattva. Thus, we see three forms of effects in the universe. The human mind also is of three types. Human body also is of three types. And so is everything else in the universe. Even the animals we can classify into sattva, rajas, tamas. So, in the effect, we see three forms of effects. Therefore, we can infer that there are three elements, three entities determining the variations in the effect, the diversity in the effect. They are the three gunas. Maya is a composite of three gunas: Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. Prathitaihi swakaryaihi prasiddhaha. We know these three gunas by seeing their effect. Swakaryaihi, their effects. The karya is prathita. They are evident. From that, the gunas become prasiddha. The gunas are known. So, prathitaihi swakaryaihi prasiddhaha tadiyaha gunaha. The gunas of Maya, and they are Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. The author puts Rajas first. Rajaha, Tamaha, Sattvam. Generally, we have an order: Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. But he puts it in a different order: Rajaha, Tamaha, Sattvam. Because that is the order in which he is going to deal with these three gunas. First, he will discuss the effect of Rajas, what Rajas does, and then he will discuss Tamas, and then he will discuss Sattva. In fact, corresponding to these three gunas, Maya has three Shaktis, three powers. Number one, Vikshepa Shakti. Corresponds to Rajas. Vikshepa is to throw, to project, to make a person extrovert, is Vikshepa Shakti. Then there is Avarana Shakti, the veiling power, deluding power. Avarana Shakti. It is the power corresponding to Tamas. Then number three, Jnana Shakti, the ability to know, the power which enables knowledge. It is corresponding to Sattva. Thus, there are three Shaktis. Among these three Shaktis, the first two Shaktis, Vikshepa Shakti and Avarana Shakti, are responsible for samsara. Whereas Jnana Shakti leads to moksha, enables jnana, and thereby facilitates moksha. ಓಂ ಪೂರ್ಣಮದಃ ಪೂರ್ಣಮಿದಂ ಪೂರ್ಣಾತ್ ಪೂರ್ಣಮುದಚ್ಯತೆ ಪೂರ್ಣಸ್ಯ ಪೂರ್ಣಮಾದಾಯ ಪೂರ್ಣಮೇವಾವಶಿಷ್ಯತೆ. ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ.